Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said that the United States may not want her or the progress her government made to continue. In a recent interview with BBC during her visit to the UK, Sheikh Hasina launched a scathing critique against the USA, accusing the country of harboring a bias against her administration. She also commented on the US sanctions on the Rapid Action Battalion and other issues.
I don't know. Actually, the allegation they brought, but they couldn't prove it that much. Well, some group, they mentioned a big number. Then when we inquire, it was perhaps 5 or 6 persons. But sometimes people themselves, they hide. Actually, sometimes some people hide themselves because of different issues. But extrajudicial killing we never support. That paramilitary organization was set up by the US. Actually, with their advice, it was established in 2004, and all the training, equipments, everything provided by US. And I feel that the way they trained them, now they are acting such a way. So how and why they put sanction, it is really a big question to me.
What do you think it is? What do you think the reason for it is?
I don't know, maybe they don't want me to continue or the progress we are making for Bangladesh, they may not accept it or something like this. This is my feeling.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called for economic cooperation among the countries in South and Southeast Asia for the mutual benefit of the people of the region. The Premier said this while outgoing Ambassador of the Republic of Korea, Lee Jae-kyun, called on her at Gonobhavan. The Premier admired Korean success in the transformation of the country into a developed country within a generation. The envoy emphasized the enhancement of trade, official development assistance, employment, and investment between the two countries. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir has warned that the decision to revoke additional security protocol for ambassadors will ostracize Bangladesh from the diplomatic world. Calling the move reckless, Mirza Fakhrul said, withdrawing additional security for the 6 countries, including the US, the UK, India, and Saudi Arabia, will create a crisis by damaging the country's diplomatic ties. He said this after attending a joint meeting of the party and its associate bodies held at its Neapolitan central office today. Fakhrul said the government is criticizing the Western world out of fear as they have become worried after the Premier's Tri-Nation tour.
একটা মাত্র কারণ যেটা হতে পারে সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমার কাছে মনে হয় যেটা আর কি যে সম্ভবত এবার বিদেশে গিয়ে তিনি ঠিক সেই রকম উপযুক্ত প্রোটোকল পান নাই যে কারণে হয়তো এটা আপনার প্রতিবাদ হিসেবে বা আপনার তার প্রতিফলন আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আর কি প্রতিশোধ হিসেবে দেখতে পাচ্ছি এটা তো দীর্ঘকাল ধরে এই প্রোটোকল তারা পেয়ে আসছে হঠাৎ করে সেই প্রোটোকলকে বাতিল করে দেওয়ার অর্থটাই হচ্ছে যে সামথিং ইজ ভেরি রং উইথ দিস কান্ট্রিজ এটা একটা দায়িত্বহীনতা ছাড়া আর কিছুই আমি মনে করি না সমস্যাটা শুধু সরকারের না সমস্যাটা হবে বাংলাদেশের জনগণের কারণ এটার যে আপনার আফটার ইফেক্টস সেই আফটার ইফেক্টস তো আপনার বাংলাদেশের মানুষকে ভোগ করতে হবে আজকে ধরেন যুক্তরাষ্ট্র যদি এই বিষয়ে কোনো পাল্টা কোনো ব্যবস্থা নেয় সেটা তো আমাদের বাংলাদেশের মানুষের জন্য ক্ষতির কারণ হয়ে দাঁড়াবে
The United States has said the safety and security of their diplomatic personnel and facilities are of utmost importance. During a press briefing on Monday, the State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel has noted that as per the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, any host country must uphold its obligations to ensure the protection of all diplomatic mission premises and personnel and take all appropriate steps to prevent any attack on personnel.
I'm not going to get into the specifics about security details concerning the U.S. Embassy or its personnel, but I will note that per the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, any host country must uphold its obligations to ensure the protection of all diplomatic mission premises and personnel and take all appropriate steps to prevent any attack on personnel. The safety and security of our diplomatic personnel and facilities are of the utmost importance. Go ahead.
Thank you. I have two small.
Railways Minister Nurul Islam Sujan has said that the long-awaited train service on the Dhaka-Cox's Bazar route will begin operation this September. The construction of the Dohajari-Cox's Bazar railway line, a significant government priority project, is progressing rapidly with an impressive 84% completion achieved thus far. The minister shared this update during his inspection visit in the morning, where he closely monitored the progress of the ongoing work in Cox's Bazar. Tributes poured in from all quarters for the renowned actor Akbar Hussain Pathan, popularly known as Farooq, at Central Shohid Minar. Farooq's body was brought to the Central Shohid Minar to pay tribute to people from all walks of life in the morning. Floral tributes have been paid on behalf of President and Prime Minister. In addition, various political parties, theatre groups, Bangladesh Shilpokala Academy, eminent politicians, movie stars, and a crowd of general people gathered and paid their respects to the renowned actor.
বঙ্গবন্ধু হত্যার পর 21 বছর আমরা ক্ষমতায় ছিলাম না। আমাদের নায়ক ফারুক তখনও ছিলেন জনপ্রিয় নায়ক, কিন্তু সে সময় তার পেশা জীবনের কোনো ক্ষতি হবে সেটা হতেও পারত। তারপরে তিনি বঙ্গবন্ধু এবং মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনা, আওয়ামী লীগের আদর্শ ধারণ করে গেছেন। চিত্রনায়ক ফারুক পরবর্তীতে মাননীয় সংসদ সদস্য, তিনি ছিলেন অবিচল, অনড়, পাহাড়ের মতো অটল। তিনি আদর্শের প্রশ্নে আপোষহীন ছিলেন।
উনি ছিলেন বাংলা চলচ্চিত্রের কিংবদন্তি একজন শিল্পী। উনি এত বড় একজন মানুষ ছিলেন, বড় মনের মানুষ ছিলেন। ওনার সাথে আমার অনেক স্মৃতি আছে।
People in St. Martin's Island are suffering from shortages of drinking water and food 2 days after Cyclone Mocha hit the island. The island is also still without power as electric cables and utility poles were damaged in the cyclone's impact. Residents said lives came to standstill as they were not being able to bring daily essentials from Teknaf due to the suspension of trawler movement. Although some relief materials have been distributed among the affected people, which are not adequate, they said. Meanwhile, the SSC examinations of May 14th and 15th, which were postponed due to the cyclone, will be held on May 27 and 28.